Hello, y'all. I'm Dianna Brianne. Welcome, 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 Samantha Stewart. And my dear friend, Super Dave 44 is here. Welcome, welcome. Let me give you both blue wrenches. You know, surprise, surprise, surprise. I didn't even know I was coming on. Well, let me see why it's not. Okay, let me see why. Okay, there it is. There it is. Okay, what says? Okay, you're already a moderator, it says. Okay, let me check here. Okay, add moderator. I have to tell you, it's been about a week since I've been on, and it's amazing how you forget in such a short span of time. Such a short span of time. So I wanted to come on here today. Welcome, Hung SG. Welcome, welcome. Thank you for being here. And Samantha, I really do like your channel very much. It's a wonderful channel. And Super Dave, of course, is amazing and wonderful. And I love you, Super Dave. You are so super, just like your name, just like your name. And hey, Vlad, welcome, welcome. You know, I often say my time is between 2 and 4 p.m. and 10 p.m. at night. Now, I'm totally off schedule now and plan on remaining off schedule. So who knows if or when I'm coming on or what time. So today I just said, you know what? I'm finished with dinner. Well, we haven't eaten dinner yet, but I'm finished preparing dinner for tonight. We're having spaghetti, and I make a fabulous spaghetti with garlic toast and salad. And I thought, well, I have some time before dinner to come on, to pop on. So I have not been on in about a week, and I'll kind of explain that in a moment. And I thought, well, I'll just pop on. And like I said, I now am off schedule. Hey, Denise. Oh, my beautiful, beautiful friend. Thank you, Denise, for being here. You are amazing, and I love you. You're just amazing. Thank you. And so I decided that, right now I don't want to be on a schedule. Normally I have my YouTube schedule if I'm going to do live streams. If I'm going to do live streams, it's normally, like I said, between 2 p.m. and 4 p.m. and 10 p.m. at night. That's kind of what I call my schedule. Now, in the last week, I haven't been on live streaming. I've been on with my content, of course. And because I'm a content provider, I'm not a live streamer, although I live stream sometimes more than most live streamers do. And I wanted to take some time off and process some stuff. And in addition to that, I don't want to be on a schedule right now because I have a lot going on. And to be on a schedule is just not what I want to do. That's okay, Vlad. Whatever works for you is what works for you. I'm a grandma channel. Not everybody wants to be on a grandma's channel. Oh, absolutely, Super Dave. Absolutely. I don't know, Super Dave, if you remember when I did all the stories I told. I told like 100 stories. And they were stories from my life, stories from grandma's life. I went through a period of a couple months where I just told nothing but stories from my life. And I shared, bits and pieces of my life. And so I did a lot of videos on that on Grandma's Porch. I used to initially do all my videos out on Grandma's Porch, but the lighting can be challenging at times, both during the day and at night. Sometimes it's too bright and sometimes it's too dark. So, and I also did my live streamings from there, but I find that this is more private in here. This is my sunroom. And so I'm just kind of coming in here so that I don't interfere in the kitchen where my family is, or even on the on Grandma's porch. So this kind of works better. It's kind of a private little area. It's a room off of my bedroom. It's a sunroom, and it used to be the baby room where you keep your babies, when they're small and you don't want them on the other end of the house. Well, Vlad, it's about all of us. When we come to a live stream, yes, Super Dave, we had tremendous rain today, tremendous rain. And my one son had to go to work, and he has a motorcycle. So I was going to take him, but my other son said, no, Mom, I'll take him. I said, oh, are you sure? I don't really like you driving in the rain, but he does fine. He seems to do fine in the rain. Oh, thank you, Denise. Thank you. Oh, thank you, Denise. You've been a friend for a very, very long time, and you are amazing. And I thank you so much. Thank you, Samantha. Thank you, too. Thank you. And so, I'll be honest with you. About a week ago, I was doing live streams continuously, and my channel is a motivational, inspirational channel that welcomes everyone. I have my rules here, and it's important that people honor those rules, which means be nice to everybody. And what I didn't really realize was that I had a couple people, and I didn't know that a couple people who kind of were not on the best terms with each other. Let's put it that way. And I had no idea. I had no idea. And it just started to get a little sticky. And that's not what my channel is about. My channel is about positivity and getting along and all of that. And I felt that, thank you, Vlad. Thank you. And so, let's hear my phone. I don't know who it is. I've got my iPhone with me in here, and that's my house phone. Yes, Super Dave. When you're in someone else's home or in someone else's channel, it's their home. And so I got uncomfortable, to be honest. And people were coming into the reason I'm not freely dropping the StreamYard is people were coming into the StreamYard wanting to come up. And I brought a few people up that I didn't realize didn't get along with each other. And then I felt that they were trying to, some of them, not all, but I was trying to be pulled in. And I didn't want to be pulled into that. I don't participate in other people's issues, and as long as it doesn't affect me. Now, if I'm knowledgeable about somebody doing something and it's wrong, then I'm going to pull back from that person, even if it doesn't affect me. And yet, I don't want to get in someone else's garbage can. I don't want to get in someone else's issues that have nothing to do with me. Super Dave, there's one channel, and I think you probably know who it is, and very well, it was somebody that just got upset with one channel, and they thought I was they thought I knew about it, and they wanted me to take sides, and I didn't even know what was going on, and then they got mad at me. And so I stay out of other people's stuff. So a week ago, I just said, you know what? I'm a content provider. I'm not a live streamer. So first of all, if I never did a live stream, that's okay. And second of all, I'm a positivity channel. And if this is going on until I can have time to process it and figure out how I want to approach it, I'm going to kind of take some time off. And so I did. Plus, I'm going back to college full time. I already graduated college last semester, and before that as well. I've had my career. So I go back to college, and I'm going back full time. So I'm getting all that ramped up. Plus, I'm a full-time artist, and I paint, and I exercise every day, and I have a family, and I have a lot going on right now. And so I had just decided that I would take some time off and not be on a schedule. So this, yes, absolutely, Vlad, and I play no part of that. And I don't like to block people, but if I have to, I will. But I don't like that to occur. So what I did is I just stepped back and did not do the live streaming. So there would not be that going on. And because I really feel that, what people do on their channels and what happens on their channels is up to them. But on my channel, it's up to me. Hey, welcome, Sunny. Welcome from Norway. Welcome. Thank you for being here, my friend. So I had made a decision to process it. So I did. And after processing it, I said, I'm going to, number one, due to my schedule and everything, my busyness in life, I'm not going to put myself on a rigid schedule to be here every day or at a particular time. I'm just going to come on when I feel like it. It be my regular schedule, or it might not be. It might be every day. It might not be at all for a while. Because when you go to college, like I do, it's really, really very, very time consuming. I love it. It's wonderful, but it's time consuming. And being an artist and being a wife and a mom and all the other million things that I do, plus, exercise daily, because that's a big part of my day. And I love making content. I'm all about content. I'm all about sharing my, what it is I'm feeling that day or thinking about. And I don't give advice or suggestions or anything like that. I just share with you how I see life. And so I took time out to process this because I just thought, you know what? When you're on my channel, you need to get along. If you can't get along, then just leave, and come back at another time when maybe that person isn't there or someone isn't there, or whatever, but I just did not want to participate in that. And so I took time off. I decided that I would only bring people up on StreamYard that I invited or that I know, that I really know. And even if I know them, if it's going to conflict in any way, I won't do it. Hey, Vanessa, beautiful Vanessa is here. Thank you, my friend Vanessa. Thank you. Vanessa, if you don't know Super Dave, I do hope you get to know Super Dave. He has a fantastic channel. Okay. And Super Dave, same with Vanessa. She's amazing. And so I took that time off. Number two, I'm busy, like I said. My life, I'm a very productive person. I get up in the morning. Absolutely, Super Dave. Absolutely. And, that was the second time in maybe 2 months that people try to pull me into something that I played no part of, that I didn't even know what was going on. This is on other people's channels. One particular situation was where someone was making very huge comments about another channel underneath my videos, and I deleted it, and then they got mad at me. Very nice person this person was. I was really surprised, and then they came back and said a few things, and I didn't say anything. I just didn't respond. And that's my way. Is I'm not going to get in that trash can. Okay, because when you get in someone else's trash can, guess what? You come out smelling like trash. And it's not even your trash, it's their trash. Yeah, Vlad, you're right. You're right. And then I was getting calls over through Facebook, and how they have, and it comes to your phone. And I was like, no. I'm just going to take time out. I like everybody, and I wish everybody well, but you got to get along. And even if you don't like someone in the stream, that's okay. You just don't interact. You can be here and be polite, and if once you start talking and going into the subject, that's not what my channel is about. So long story short, I took that time out to process it. Came back, and I feel very positive because my channel is a positive channel. I'm here to support people. I'm here to help them. I'm not a growth channel, but I'm here to let them grow and make friends and all of that. And so, yeah. And so I'm going to talk a little bit also about spiritual energy today. I really want to talk about that. I just did a video. I put it up. And a lot of people don't relate to spiritual energy, and they don't believe in it, the negative and the positive. Well, the other night, I'm going to be very careful so my webcam doesn't go out again. Okay, if it goes out, I'll just have to start it, not come back right now. And I'm very careful what I even talk about on here. The other night I was sitting here just like this, and my webcam went out. Okay, so I decided to quickly restart my computer, and the whole computer froze. Well, there was a little bit going on behind here. There was somebody was having a negative conversation. And long story short, not me. And it wasn't really a negative conversation. It was a negative personality. And my computer froze. This computer. Long story short, I could not get it unfroze. I had to have a repair guy come to the house. Ended up costing me nearly $300. He couldn't fix it. He had to take it back to the shop. They had to fix it over there. I was so grateful they fixed it. Now I have 12 computers, but this is the room that I do my live streams in. And so I was like, oh my gosh, spiritual energy. So I'm very, very mindful and very protective of my energy, the energy that I give out and the energy that I take in. And so, if I go onto a live stream and it's a bickering channel, I get out immediately. I'm out of there because that's energy. There's energy. One time I had somebody come up here, and this is maybe right when I first started this public, coming public. And I was just starting to do live streams. And I had someone come up here, and, so they got talking about a subject that I did not want to talk about on here. I thought it was a spiritual subject, but it was more of a negative one. And so this was in the kitchen. When I did it from the kitchen, that whole computer froze, completely froze, and I couldn't get it unfroze. And I just prayed it through, and finally it unfroze. And, so I believe in spiritual energy, good energy and bad energy. Now, other people don't believe in that, and that's perfectly fine. It's just what I believe. I've always had a gift, and I've always felt like, since I was little, and I always felt like I, could have, if I could feel energy around me, good energy, negative energy, stress energy, any kind of energy. So I'm very sensitive, highly sensitive to other people's energy, and and very guarded that way. So I wanted to share that with you as well. I also, hey, Bina, welcome, welcome. Thank you, Bina Ramos. Welcome, welcome. I also wanted to share with you another thought. I just did a video, and I'll put it up later, called Reaching Out. I actually just did that. Thank you, Denise. Thank you. Nita, welcome, welcome. Reaching out. So often we don't want to reach out. We don't want to reach out and ask somebody, we're not like asking them for some big favor or anything, but let's say that we have an issue and we can't figure it out. Or, would be more than willing to help us tire a car. Okay. But yet we don't reach out. I believe in reaching out. Reaching out. You want to reach to the right people, not the wrong one. Wrong information works. So you want to, if someone doesn't know how to change a tire, you may end up with a mess of the whole car may fall down. So you need someone who knows how to change a tire. So you reach out to the right people. Hey, all that fluff and stuff. Wonderful to see you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you for being here. And Moments with Vanessa says, that's what I love about you, Diane. You respect other people's opinions. I get like that. I sometimes feel tension when around some people. It very rarely happens, but it is an uncomfortable feeling. Vanessa, let me tell you, I've had this gift forever. And if you go back on my videos, I got one. It's called The Miracle House. Go look that up. The Miracle House, or How I Met My Husband. That's part of the knowing. That's different than my what I call my energy thing. But it's like I knew before I met my husband that day I was meeting my husband. Go back and watch that. I've done 2 videos on that called How I Met My Husband, and another video called The Miracle House. And I have the gift of knowing. It's not prophecy necessarily. It's not. It's just a gift. It's not ESP. It's not fortune telling. It's nothing like that. It's just that. And I can't sit down and say, oh, I can tell you what your future is. I can't do that. It's just stuff that comes to me that I would have no way of knowing. And then so a lot of people don't believe in that, and I respect that, but that's just how my life has been. And then I had, then I have this thing about energy. So I'm very, very mindful about energy. At one point, I will tell you that there was somebody had passed. This is quite a long time ago, and they passed in a not good way. And every time I would bring their name up, my phone would click off. My phone would just die. It would just die. So I don't mention their name anymore. Spiritual energy. And so I'm very, very mindful of that. And I only surround myself with positive energy. And if I recognize negative energy, I move away from it. And that's why I took the week off. That's why I took the week off to process. It wasn't that anyone was bad. It was just that the energy that was coming around them was a lot of negativity. And I just didn't want to do that. And I'm very mindful. I'm very mindful and very, respectful about the energy that I go around, negative and positive. And so that was a video I did. I just put that up. And, I'm a content provider. I'm a streamer. I'm not a live streamer. And like Super Dave, oh my gosh, I love his streams. He is so fun. I love the hat he wears. My son, my oldest son, now wears a hat like Super Dave. He now wears a Super Dave hat. I think Super Dave needs to come out like his own line of hats. So my son wears a hat like Super Dave now. Hey, Cost Cut Kitchen. Welcome, welcome to you, my friend. Welcome. Thank you for being here. And so yeah, sometimes in life, if it take time out to process, take that time out if you need time to figure something out. A lot of people, somebody will call them up and catch them off guard and get them into something. And then they go, oh no, I don't want to commit. And then it's very hard to get out of a commitment once you've made it. It's a lot harder. It's easier to say no. And truth is, when people catch me off guard, hey, John Poi, welcome, welcome. Thank you for being here. So two things I do to catch me off guard. I pause. That's one of the things I do. The other thing I do is I'll say, let me think on it and I'll get back to you. And if they pressure me, I say, why are you pressuring me? Give me time. I'm pretty direct because each time we make decisions under pressure, it often turns out to be the wrong one. And so I've learned that. So I take time to process stuff in my life. I take that time to process information. And the other, doesn't mean that you're not nice to people. I'm nice to everybody. I'm polite, I'm kind, I'm nice. Yeah, John, I hadn't either. John, you and I hadn't gone because there was just a lot of negativity going on, not towards me, okay, but between other people. And I shut that down, because my channel is only positive. And it doesn't mean that we don't talk about real topics, but we don't talk about each, okay? And that's kind of, my channel is respectful to each other. Yeah, Super Dave, you could do your own line of hats. You really, really could, and call them Super Dave 44 hats. And so that was another video I did. I just did so many, I do an average of probably 10 videos a day. I put them in the queue. I don't put them all out on one channel. I have 5 channels. And the other thing is I'm doing live streaming some of the time over on Grandma's Porch with Dianna, Brianne, Fairchild. So if you're not connected to all 5 channels, or at least to Grandma with Dianna, Brianne, Fairchild, be missing. Oh, did you notice that? Did you notice that my webcam started to go out? If it goes out, I'm not going to come back on. Okay. So if it goes, I go on to, okay. I don't, my webcam is, my webcam is fine. It's a spiritual thing. So you saw that it started to do that. And so if it goes out and I can't get back on, I have other webcams, but I don't like the other webcams. I like this one. And so if that happens, just know everything is good. It's just a spiritual, and it'll pass. And then I'll be on again at some other point in time. Like I said, I'm not on a schedule now with my live streams as I put myself on before. No one else put me on a schedule. It was, oh, you know what, Denise? You know why I doing it again? YouTube, or I'm sorry, Facebook, you can't use copyrighted music. And so I quit doing it for that reason. Oh, I loved it. I do it every day. Matter of fact, when I get off of here before dinner, I'm going to dance anywhere from a half hour to an hour. Today I didn't run because it was very, very heavy rain, as Super Dave knows, and did not run. So, Hey, Courtney, welcome, welcome. Thank you. Beautiful channel, Courtney. If you don't know Courtney's channel, please connect to Courtney. Yeah, Denise. So, I don't do it because of the copyright. Now, I could use the non-copyrighted music that you get from like Epic Sound, but none of those songs appeal to me. I dance to the 70s and 80s and even the 90s music. And so it's not as much fun for me to do the videos when I can't do them with the music that I like. So I dance every day. And so sometimes I put my stilettos on, I dance in the kitchen, wherever. But there again, if I go out on here, y'all know that it's the webcam. And so the other night I was on somebody else's and the webcam went out, and it's just what it is, technology. Yeah, songs. I have so many favorite songs that I love, that I absolutely love. And so I'll stay on here right now, and then if it kicks me off, if the time goes out or the StreamYard goes out, then I'm not coming on. Like I said, I'll later, day, tomorrow, next week. When do you see? I don't know if you all can see it. I can see it on my end. Can you all see it? It's going out and coming in, going out and coming in. I mean, I'm telling you, I can tell you, I can tell you many stories about the electrical thing, dishwashers, refrigerators. And at one point in time, when we were living in Texas, my kids were little. It seemed like everything touched, dishwasher. When again, suddenly um, the transformer, lightning hit the transformer, blew up the transformer. It only really affected our house and the two next to us. And then I never had the electrical thing for a couple years. It was like it had to kind of the electricity out for it to go away or something. I don't know. Hey, Mona, welcome, welcome, my beautiful friend. Welcome. About Face with Mona has an amazing channel. I love to share her out. I got a lot. So, about Face with Mona, please connect. Mona, I'm having some webcam issues, so if I happen to disappear suddenly, hey, redheaded, I was just webcam issues that I'm now. Is anybody seeing what I'm seeing? What's going out of me? I don't know if you're. I'm trying to give redheaded. Okay, red. I'm trying to give you a blue red. My webcam is going in and out. I had this electrical thing. Um, Red. My whole computer. I had to have the computer guy here. I told that story. You'll have to play it and replay to hear the whole story. But it's my energy, my good, I energy from others if I've been on another channel or whatever. And yeah, yes, John. I mean, I'm telling you, it's just what happened. So I went on another channel, and it completely just knocked me off. Not the channel. So it again, did it again. You all remember go back and look at not last Thanksgiving. That was the bird flew in and flew into Grandma's porch. The Thanksgiving before. Oh, great, Red. I'm so happy. You are amazing. Keep at it. Keep at it. What did I say? Your feet will exercise your body, your hands will relax and exercise your mind. So both busy, whether it's crocheting, knitting, cooking, baking, painting, whatever you do, that is very healing and relaxing for the mind. Your feet are what gives your exercise and the movement. So use them both, use them both. And so yeah, that electrical thing, and so and like I was talking about, well, which video? Let's see. I was talking about the videos, I think, and so we had the one Miracle House with by me on my channel. You have to look up Dianna and Fairchild house. Go look at that one. That's the tree broke under the house like 20 feet under. And I had no way of knowing that, but a week beforehand, I knew we were going to move, and we weren't supposed to move. And I said, we're going to move. And then my kids came in, and Mike came in and said, "Mommy, something's going to." And it was sewage, and had broken all the sewage pipes underneath the 20 feet under. I had no way of knowing that. That was called the gift. That I call that the gift of knowing. So that's called the Miracle House. If you haven't watched that one, and so many others I've had like that. But I also have the energy thing and the electrical thing. So that's what's going on with the computer and the, and the white or the webcam. So hopefully I'll make it all the way through the StreamYard, but I'm not sure. But anyhow, yeah, so tonight I made spaghetti, and my husband loves my spaghetti. I make a great sauce, and so I'm making that. Yeah, Red, I did a lot of stories before you came on my channel called Stories from My Life. And maybe if you type in Stories from My Life, I might have included that in the from my life, and I share those. I share those. And I believe, yes, spaghetti. I make a great, I do my sauce, although tonight's spaghetti is more simple because my one son doesn't like sauce. He won't eat anything with tomatoes in it. My husband and my other son love it. So I make sauce and I don't put it directly on. So the ones it with sauce can have whoever doesn't want it with sauce doesn't the sauce. And so I made that. I made garlic toast. I made a beautiful salad. Um, and made a beautiful salad. And so we'll have that tonight. And, just kind of rolling along, rolling along. I have great faith. I'm a person of faith, and, we're going through a health crisis with a family member, as you all probably know. You know, and focus. And but it's we're praying, we're people of faith, and staying very, very positive, all of us. And so yeah, wonderful, Mona. Absolutely. I don't know where I would be if I didn't have my faith. I don't even want to know. And Red says it's cold out here. It's warm here, Red. It's warm here, but we're having, well, it's up right now, that we had a lot of it, a lot of rain. And um, I kind of miss doing live streams, at my set time. But like today, I was so busy. And I was busy doing a lot of different things. And, starting back to college, oh my gosh, I'm a full, like I said, I am a full-time college student. I have a scholarship. It's important that I start back because I don't want to lose my scholarship. And it's a full scholarship. And if you don't use it, you lose it. And so, I was on what they called, well, I was on the D list, and then I found out I was on what was called the president's list. I didn't know that there was a president's list. And then I graduated, and then I switched universities, was supposed to start in January. And I was already registered, not for classes, but already registered at the university. And then I put that on hold. Something spiritually told me, you need the next 5 months off. And I said, no. Scholarship. Going again, that knowing. I said, no, I'm going to go ahead and start in January. No, you don't start in January, my spirit. And so I didn't. I didn't know why. And now I know why. And so I'm so thankful that I didn't start in January, but I will be starting again. And I'm more prepared now. And so I will be going back to college. And then, I'm taking, and I tend to classes. So this time I'm going to try to take some easier classes if I can. But I did really well. And even though I graduated, I'm just kind of moving on. I'm kind of a forever learner, whether it's in life or whatever, or self-taught or crocheting or whatever. I don't crochet, but maybe I should learn. Way through your, she used to sit there and just crochet, and she'd say, I'm working my problems. I'm working my way through my problems. And so right now I'm back to painting, and I'm working on a mountain scenery right now. I'm not like some of the channels that, get on there and are wonderful, amazing. I love to watch, so relaxing. You watch them paint their paintings. Me, I'm a mess. I'm a total mess when I paint. So I wouldn't put on me painting. My paints are everywhere. It's a big mess to clean after. you know. And so I'm back to painting, but back to going to college and trying to do, if not all of it, most of it online if I can from the university. The way the scholarship works is you get more benefits if you go in person. But there's another university that welcomes me, and their tuition was very high, but once you turn 65, the tuition's free. Unbelievable. So much out there that you would not believe. Hey, welcome, welcome. Thank you, thank you. And Hung is on their way to school. Well, you be safe, my enjoy, enjoy. Blur, I'm trying to give you a wrench, but it's not letting me. Let me try to give you. It's not letting me. It's freezing on me. Blur, I don't know. I'm I have no idea why. It might be. Let me see what I can. Okay. Okay, Blur, it's not letting me give a blue wrench. So I'll keep trying. I'll try in a moment again. Like I said, if I get knocked off, I'm not going to come back on. I don't know whether if it's the internet, if it's the webcam, the computer. I have no clue what it is. So, okay, I think it's going to let me. Now it's going to let me. Okay, there it's going to let me. There it is. Okay, it let me. Oh, it's that energy thing. That energy thing. I only want great energy. Only great energy. Great, great, great energy. And I believe that sometimes energy is like it lets you know something's going on. It's been that way. So, but I'm trying to think what other okay, all that fluff. I'm sorry about that. It could be from my end for all that I know. I have no idea. No idea. I did one yesterday. Be admired, not pitied. So many people, and I know somebody personally that is all about poor me. Oh, look at me, poor me, poor me. They get their attention that way. Poor me, poor me. And you know what? That's not good. And right people run from them. People that are going to hang with them are the wrong people. And, right people will stay around for about 5 minutes until they realize that it's a poor me syndrome. And you want to be admired. Even if you're going through difficult and challenging times, you want to go through it admirably, through strength and doing the very best. You don't want to be pitied. You want people to admire you. Your strength, your okay, there I am. So that was a video I did yesterday. I also did another one called Expect More from people that should be giving it. Like in the workplace, some people will slack off and they'll try to dump their work on other people. Now, I'm not talking about helping other people, but I'm talking about when someone purposely dumps all their work on other people because too lazy to do it. So these are people that are capable and have the ability to do it, but they're just not doing it. So I did a video yesterday called Expect More from those who are capable of giving it, or something like that. So, and I never know where the videos are going to come from or what the topic's going to be. Like I said, just before I got on here, I ran back in the kitchen and did a video called Reach Out. In other words, reach out for what you need in life. Reach out. So many people don't reach out in life. They don't apply for the job that they really want because they think, well, maybe I won't get it. Well, so what if you don't get it? I think we will be successful, and things will be. And if you don't try anything, you're not going to get anything. It's kind of a numbers game. You have things and like going to, and you're going to get what keep trying, keep out there, keep doing, keep everyday exercising. How wonderful is that? Wow, I need to watch that too, Miss Mona, because I did one called Letting Your Adult Children Grow Up. I don't know if you all watched that one, it's been a couple months ago. Letting your adult children grow up and take responsibility for their life. And we're talking about adult children, and we're talking about ones that are capable of doing it. So often, uh, uh, parents will do that, but it's also to, sometimes our adult children will live away, and that's why you buy a motorhome. You buy a motorhome so you can drive to their driveway, park in there for a while, visit it, and then leave. You have your own place. You don't have to stay with them. If I hope to always live here in my home. I love my home, and my home also at the beach. And life. And yet I tell my husband, if we were ever to move, or if I was ever to move, I'd get me a motorhome or a van, you know, where, they have they have one called the Traverse. Oh my gosh, it's a van, fantastic. For one person, wonder, my one son and I were at the beach week ago. In them, they got a kitchen in it, got a bedroom in them, but they're a van, so they're small. Yeah, super Dave. My two sons live at home. My daughter lives down the street, or down the road about a mile, about 4 miles from me. And it's all good. It's all good. But rent here where we live is, I mean, we live in a small community, but it's a golfing area, and the rent off the chain. So my kids just stay at home. I said, buy a van, live in your van, get a Traversa. You're better off to invest in something that wants you than to give all the money away in rent. A lot of people pay in and that's okay temporarily, but long term, if I go out, like I said, I'm not going because we're going to, and I keep going out, in and out. So that has been my energy this week. And, you know, that, it's good because energy will all, it's good. And I believe pulling in that good energy, away from guard yourself from the negative energy. So positive energy, positive energy. So yeah, so I'm exercising as soon as I get off of here, though. Before we have dinner, I got to do my dancing because I don't want to dance after I've eaten. So I am going to dance, 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 and my exercise is extremely important to me. What I eat, I drank my celery juice today, lemon juice, lemon pulp rind juice that I make in my refrigerator. I have I made a big pot of kale greens, kale. I eat a lot of kale. Um, oh yes, Mona, that will be an amazing video, I'm sure. If you can, somewhere along the line, if you can come over, and so when I do my comments at night, I can come over, remind me to come over and watch that video. Just tell me when you put it up, and put it in my comment section of one of my daily current videos. And when I go to answer my videos, I will come over and share it out. I love, other people's content. And I usually do my answering my comments very late at night is when I do it. Very late at night. But, yeah, but I want to be around for a long time. I really do. I want to be at least 100, and I want to be driving my car, and I want to be dancing, and I want to um, um, be on here doing some live streaming. Okay, I really do. I don't know if, I hope that God blesses me with that. I have a lot of work to do. I have a lot to give out, and purpose. As long as you have divine purpose, you will be here. And so as long as you have life, you have divine purpose. So there's divine purpose attached to all of us. And sometimes we don't know what it is. We don't know what it is, but we have it. We don't have to know what it is to have our purpose. People are so worried. What's my purpose? What's my purpose? You may not even realize what your purpose is, but you're performing your purpose. Okay. Or you will have a purpose. And we all have purpose. Yeah, I usually do my comments late at night, and watch the videos late at night, after everybody's in bed. I've also changed my sleeping schedule. So my sleeping schedule, normally I'm an early bird, but now I'm a late bird. And I get up later in the morning because I'm up very late at night. Now that may all change as I go back into college again. I don't know. I hope not, because I really like sleeping in a little bit later. And, you got to be good to yourself. You got to take care of that body, exercise, sleep, rest, plenty of healthy water, the right amount, um, the right kinds of food. Stay away from the wrong foods. People eat so much garbage, they don't even know they're eating garbage. It really is something. And so, you got to be mindful of what you put in your body. People, they go to the gym, work out 4 hours, and then they stop at Burger King and have two Big Macs, and then they blame it on not working out enough. But it's not that. It's the stopping and having two Big Macs or whatever it is that you're having. And so you really, really want to take care of your body. And, I want to be here for my kids and my family. I want to be their strength, but I also want to celebrate with them. And I can only do that if I'm taking great care of myself. So, at almost 65 years old, I am really, doing everything to stay healthy and to stay well. And I feel great. I feel great. I hope I stay great. I hope I stay great. And so, yeah, so I am doing all that. I work out every day. That's part of my routine. I stay positive. I only surround myself with positive people, both in person and virtually. And the moment I feel like someone's got a lot of negative energy going on, I step back. I step back. I just step back. And because I want to keep my energy clear and clean. And so, I just take time to process it. I, respect everybody. And like, there's some channels that I really have some good friends on, but I don't really go to their channels very much. If I do, it's just to quickly say hi and get out, because some of the channels are, what I call bashing channels or negative channels. But they're really nice people. And I'm not sure why they do that. I guess it gets a lot of views. But it wears on you when you do stuff like that and you're fighting with other channels. It wears on you. Be better than that. Be higher than that. We all get trolls. I don't think Super Dave ever had a troll, though. I don't think you ever did. But Super Dave, I've had my trolls, and you would never think I would get a troll, but I do. I've had a couple. Well, I got one right now. Um, my thumbs down troll. They go to every video on all my channels, and they give me a thumbs down. I never got thumbs down until about 5 months ago, and then they started. And I know who it is. I'm pretty sure, but it's okay. I wish them well. Wish people well doesn't mean you have to hang out with them. You've got to learn, forgiveness is a lifestyle. I always say I forgive before it ever happened, because you've got to make it your lifestyle. That doesn't mean that you hang out with them. It doesn't mean you approve of what they did. That doesn't mean you accept what they did. It means you just forgive them and somehow move on. And so my channel talks about everything. I've got 5,200 videos up here on this channel. That's not counting my other four channels. And I think, as Dave knows, I've talked about just about everything. I think I have. I think not about it, but it seems like every day I wake up and I have 10 more subjects to talk about. So, yeah. So I'm going to get off of here, I think. Oh, Mona, but I never did. I never did. So this is a troll who absolutely, for whatever their reason, and I only, I wish them well. I wish them goodness. People, not everybody's going to like you, Mona. Not everybody's going to like you, or maybe they will resent you because you're doing something that they don't feel capable of doing. And that's usually it. Unhappy people troll. Okay, unhappy people, not happy people. Happy people are too busy being happy, living their best life. Unhappy StreamYard. Okay, there it is. There, I'm back. It comes and goes out. Oh, Mona, is that the one you're about? 'Cause I want to make sure I see that. I really, yeah, Red. I go back and watch the beginning of this, if you will. I talked all about that. What that was really part of my reason. Part of my reason for being off for a week is because I'm busy. Number two, I'm not going to be on schedule. I've had time to process everything, and I don't want to be on a schedule. Oh, thank you, Super Dave. You are amazing. I love you, love you, love you. Thank you, my friend, and I love your hats. I think you'll be a rich man if you start selling hats. Um, and so Red, what I did was I talked about that, and I needed time to process because my channel is only about positivity and motivation, inspiration, and people need to be respectful of each other. And I wasn't quite sure how to deal with some issues that were coming about from other channels, not anything to do with my channel, but they were coming to my channel. And I just decided that, I would take some time off process, and I did, and I'm back. But I took time off because I needed to rework my schedule. I was putting too many demands on myself to be here on a schedule. So I'm kind of non-scheduled now. I'm a non-scheduled, I'm here when it works well for me. Yes, absolutely. And when you do content live streaming, it's just that I needed time to process of how I was going to go forward. If people can't get along with each other or have bad feelings, they've got to be respectful. And I don't owe it to everyone to bring everybody up on my live stream. So it's kind of like guest only or invitation only. Because as soon as I put the StreamYard link out, I would get 10 people in the box, down below that wanted to come up. And, some, if you know them well or something like that. But even sometimes that's not what the subject matter is going to be about. It's someone's talking makeup all the time, or talking sewing all the time, or talking cooking all the time. And it's about some other subject, maybe not. Or if we're talking cooking, sewing, or baking, then maybe somebody who does exercising is not right to bring them up at the time. So, you know, that's kind of, so I'm being very selective how I bring people up now to avoid, things. I'm here about us living our best life, to be an incentive to live our best life. Life is not always easy. Things do happen. We're going through our own difficulty right now with the major health issue with my family member. And, it's a journey. And we can't expect to get through life without problems. We are living in the human condition. And the human condition, we are souls traveling, we're souls given the gift of living, being a human journey. And during that human journey, there are problems of all kinds. So we have to expect that. And I think that, I call it, we're souls having a human experience. And in that human experience, we deal with different things, and it's just life. And but you want to deal with it from the most positive aspect that you can. Okay. Well, I am going to go. I've been on 54 minutes, not quite an hour, but that's okay. I came on. I wasn't planning on coming on, but I came on. And like I said, I'm schedule. If I'm going to do live stream, no schedule to it. I just hop on anytime, anywhere, anyhow. Not come on, whatever. It's kind of like, because I'm busy. I mean, I am busy around the clock, except for when I'm sleeping. I'm dreaming. I'm dreaming with my cold cream on. Actually, my cold cream's off by then, But I'm going to get my cream on the pillow. And actually, I don't use cold cream anymore. I use coconut oil on my face. Coconut oil, it's amazing because I don't like chemical way. I have to be careful, even like wearing any kind of metal, because it bothers me. So I tend not, I love to wear earrings, but I have to. And oil. I just don't like chemicals of any kind. I really, really don't. And so I wish you all a wonderful, wonderful day. And I don't play a part in that, Red. Hey, great Granny Freebird. Oh, thank you, my friend. The wonderful, wonderful channel. Granny Freebird has a new channel out now, too. And so you want to connect. Wonderful, wonderful channel. And I shared you out today, my friend. I did. And Red, yes, I don't play any part of that. People want to, not many people, but it has happened. They want to drag me into with a, why would I want to be dragged into something? No, I say no. Don't be afraid of not being friends with somebody. You want to be kind, you want to be nice, but you don't have to be friends with everybody. Not everybody belongs in your inner circle. Not everybody belongs there. Okay, be selective in your inner circle, whether it's virtual, very selective, and keep giving out positivity. Don't let yourself get stuck in your own trash can either. Okay, you're not designed for the trash can. You're designed to thrive in life, not be in a trash can. But you'd be amazed at how many people do live in the trash can of life. And that includes gossip, bickering, bashing. Feel the need to constantly respond back. I'm a big non-responder. I'm a big non-responder. Just because someone calls me doesn't mean I'm going to call them back. I've done videos on that. It depends. It depends on who they are and their significance and the purpose and the reason they want to talk. I know one person and a dear friend, but as soon as I get into a conversation with her, it goes downhill. She wants to talk about other people and somebody she doesn't like and all this. Listen, I shut it down. Hey, I gotta go now. I'll talk to you later. So she kind of knows that. I'm not going there. Now, if somebody has a real problem, we're talking like a real problem, they're not self-generated, it's not where they're digging their ditch in their hole, I'll listen and listen and listen and listen, okay? Because sometimes people need someone to listen or someone to sort things through if they're genuinely sincere. But it's just complain and bicker and moan and groan and all of that. No, I'm not there. That's not part of my life. That's not part of how I live my life. I'm too busy living my best life. Too best life. StreamYard again. And I love making content because I can say what's on my mind. I can say what I want to talk about. I can say, I can stay with the point. And even doing the live stream solo now, it takes a lot of energy to do the live stream solo like I'm doing today. And yet I'm able to talk about what I want to talk about without a lot of distractions. And I've noticed that I have one wisdom teacher who is amazing, and he does his live streams and has for years solo. He has someone else that comes up, but never stays up at the same time he's up there. And I go to another one, and he's a motivator and inspirer, a very big channel, and he interviews people, but it's one-on-one. It's not like a group, a whole bunch of people talking and all of that. It's a one-on-one. So, I'm kind of leaning in those directions and, one-on-one, things like that. And so that's where I'm at, so it's all good. So take time out to process things if you need it. And there's nothing better than like Red is taking a walk, exercising, or working with your hands, crocheting, baking, knitting, cooking, painting, whatever you happen to do. Well, I have now been on 1 hour, so I made my hour. So thank you all. May God bless you. And until next time, whenever that is, may God bless you. And I hope to talk to you soon again. Bye-bye.